Okay, there we go. Y'all, I'm gonna clip this on my shirt real quick. Okay. Whoever comes in here first, I'll ask whether or not. Oh, I gotta spray my hair. Whoever comes in here first, let me know if you can hear me. I don't feel like I don't know if when I don't hold the mic versus like when I do hold the mic, if it makes a difference. Um, damn. Wow. Oh, wait. Uh, there we go. Yeah, I just don't know. I don't think I don't think when I clip it that anybody can hear me. But I was looking for a spoolie for my eyebrows. Okay, I was getting a call. I don't know if that paused the screen or not. But to the people that are in here, welcome. Hi. Hello. Hi. I'm gonna probably end up saying your name wrong. Manas? Yeah, I'm probably gonna end up saying your name wrong. But if I say it wrong, please correct me. Um but hi guys. Also, I'm noticing that there's a lot of y'all in here. Where you guys from? Comment where you guys are from. Hey Adela. Are you new? Welcome. Welcome to the family. A bit of background about me. I am a photographer. This is what my channel is mainly about, photography, but I also like to be a bit personal. And yeah, so you guys can ask me like any questions, like photography related, personal questions. I think on the chat I put we could talk about like photography, basketball, whatever, but anything that you guys can think about. Oh wait, I'm missing comments. Where's N so Steven, where's ND? Ah, Switzerland. Okay. South Africa. Wow. Hi Addie, how are you? How are you guys doing together? I knew ND meant North Dakota. I don't know why I blinked on it, but that's kind of cool. Usually whenever yeah, usually whenever I'm on live, I have a lot of people who are like from India, like Brazil, so they're out of the United States. It's kind of cool that today I have a lot of you that's in the United States. You have cat insurance? Okay, that's cool. Also, guys, let's do a challenge. Let's see if we can do a challenge. The live is at 1 like. Let's see if we can get to 5 likes. Let's see if we can get to 5 likes. Also, we're gonna do another challenge. Before I started, I was at 310 or 309 subscribers. We're gonna see if by the end of this live I can get to 315. What are you doing? Nothing. I am just on here. I kind of wanted to talk, wanted to chat. I say, yeah, let's chat, let's talk. You know, guys, ask questions. You guys can ask me anything, honestly. I'm pretty much an open book. But yeah, I'm not really doing much. I just finished work for the day, so I decided to hop on here. Oh, that was you that liked it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Steven, for liking as well. Yeah, like when I said it, we got it to 3 likes. We're at 3 likes. So in the matter of like, what was that, like 10 seconds? We went from 1 to 3. So let's see if we can get to 5. Hey Jackson, what's up? How are you? How's everybody doing today? It's the middle of the week. It's a Wednesday. How's everybody feeling? Do you guys feel like you can make it through the rest of this week, or do you feel like this week has kind of been a bit stressful? Can we see a pic of one of your photos? So if you actually go on my channel, I post like a lot of before and afters. But if you guys also have like Instagram, which I am more active on, you guys should also follow me on Instagram. My Instagram name is the exact same name as my YouTube channel, so you'll see like all the photos that I took on there. So if you guys have the opportunity, go on Instagram real quick, type in the perfect lighting underscore, and then come back, and then you'll see all the photos. But yeah, you guys should subscribe. I try to post a lot weekly. I've been trying to go on live a lot. I was on live earlier today. Trying to be a lot more active. I just got placed in timeout. I just got out of timeout. Okay. I'm going to subscribe. Is that okay? Yeah, that's more than okay. Love that. I actually want you guys to subscribe because I actually want to build a bit of a community on here. Um so yeah, you guys should like the live as well. I just got out of timeout from a different live. Um okay. I don't even know how you could do that. Like get like timeouts on live. Um but yeah, Aria, you should also like the live. Like the live and subscribe. Join the community, join the family. All right, sorry, this is my first time being on this live. Yeah, no, you're fine. Yeah, subscribing is fine. And again, I don't really do so most of my lives I try to like do like sit down talks like this and just like, yeah, ask me anything. There are other lives where if I am on a photo shoot, if I'm doing a photo shoot, I'll go live there, which I need to do more of because I know that's what like more people like want is to actually like see the photo shoots that I do. So I need to do that a lot more. Thank you, Adela, for subscribing. I really appreciate it. You play basketball? That's great. I don't play basketball, but I like to watch basketball. I was talking on here earlier about how when I was in high school, I tried out for the I was on here earlier and I was talking about how I tried out for basketball in high school. And how that didn't really go that well. Have you heard of Purdue? I have heard of Purdue. Oh, okay, so you're a college basketball. Okay, cool. Yeah, I pretty much hold on. I pretty much keep up with um or at least I try to keep up with like basketball, or at least women's basketball too. I watch a lot of the NBA. I watch the WNBA. Yeah, I try my best in regards to like keeping up. Are you guys? I know it's March Madness right now. Ooh. Are you guys like still in the tournament? Because I can't remember who's in the tournament at this moment. Yeah, guys, what is it that you want to know? Or like, what conversation are we going to be having today, guys? Also, how long am I going to be on live today? I might be on live for a little longer time today. I usually try to like be on for like 20, 30-ish minutes. Okay. Also, I feel like I talked about doing something like ASMR related on here one of these days, but I can't remember. Let's see. Ooh, not sure how aesthetically pleasing that was or sounding. Ow. I think it just irritated my skin some way, somehow. But yeah, how is everybody doing this week? How is everybody feeling tonight? Actually, I should be asking what time is it where you guys are from? That's fine. Welcome back. Welcome back. If you have anything that you want to know about me or about photography, about my channel, what's my religion? I'm Catholic. Yeah, no, I don't mind you asking. I know that's like I know for some people that's like a touchy subject, but like I said, I don't mind being asked questions. Oh, that's cool. Do I go to church? No, I don't go to church, but I am someone who I don't I'm someone who I don't believe you need to go to church often or at all to have a close relationship with God. Um I don't go to church, but I still feel like I do have a pretty close relationship with God. I do pray every day. Um but yeah, if that answers a bit of your question. Oh, yeah, let's be honest, you go to church a couple times. Yeah. I know a lot of people who are like that too. But it also says that we have other people that are in their chat. Welcome. Ask questions. How are you guys doing? How's everybody feeling on this Wednesday? I feel like I can't pinpoint whether or not this has been a long week or if it's been like a short week or not. In my mind, it's like, okay, it's already Wednesday. But then there's also a part of me that's like, tomorrow's Thursday. And it's funny because Thursdays are usually my longer days, but I'm gonna actually have a pretty light day tomorrow. So I'm actually excited for that. What time is it for me? It is 9:25 p.m. for me. I'm on the East Coast. So I'm also in America. I don't know if you said where you were from. I think you did. I just have to scroll up. But it's 9:25 over here. I was on early. I was on early around like 5. I think 5 is like the better, I don't want to say like the better time, but like that time I noticed that a lot more people are like on, a lot more people are like more active. Which I think is kind of funny because I wouldn't assume like 5 p.m. would be a good time, but apparently it is. So that's like pretty cool. What part of What do you mean what part? Sorry if y'all also see that I'm like looking down. I'm like looking at something. My laptop is on my lap. So, oh, what part of East? The Northeast, New York area. But yeah, what is everybody? Well, actually, does anybody have a hidden talent? I love asking. I ask this question every live, but like I'd be wanting to know like what are people's hidden talents? Oh, that's cool. Have you ever been to New York? Nice. It's so funny because I'm that person that's like, because I'm from here. Whenever people like shit talk New York over here, I always like I defend it like so hard, and I'm like, what is your problem? But then when people like say, oh my gosh, like they love New York, I'm like, like it's all right. So it's like I won't let people shit talk New York, but then like when people talk about New York, I'm like, it's all right. My tell is I get twist mom all the way behind me. Oh, there's a word for that. Wait, don't tell me. I know what the word is. Double jointed. You're double. Are you double jointed? Is that what that is? I was gonna. I was. The word I was thinking of was ambidextrous. I'm like, no, ambidextrous is when you can write with both hands. I was like, no, like there's an actual word for it. But yeah, I think only one person in my life I know that is double jointed. Watching from the Caribbean. Hey Sean, how are you? How's everything going? Which part of the Caribbean are you from? I'm interested. Thank you so much, Adela, for coming in, asking your questions. Thank you for subscribing. I really, really, really appreciate it. I'll be on live again like a few times throughout the week. So hopefully you're able to tune in, and I'll also be posting videos. Um, but yeah, I hope you have a good rest of your night. I subscribe, so I'll tune in. Much appreciated. Have a good rest of your night. Saint Kitts and Neves. So I've heard. I think you're like the second or third person from Saint Kitts to be on my live before, but I've heard of it before. I know a lot of people who are from there. They always say that, oh, like not a lot of people like know about it, but I know about it only because like I started like meeting people who were from there or who like talked about it. But that's cool though. How's your day been, Sean? Has everything been going okay? I hope that you're having a good Wednesday so far. I'm like, you guys are gonna see like me looking up several times. I'm like looking at the TV screen. I'm looking at the time on here. So I'm trying to figure out. I I'm procrastinating bad because I do have things to edit, but I'll probably be on for like another 10 minutes. I actually don't know a lot about St. Kitts, but I do like I have like crossed paths with people who were from there. But if I were someone who like wanted to know like a bit more about like St. Kitts, like what is something that you feel like someone like me should know? So like someone who like, let's say if I wanted to like visit, or let's say I just wanted to be like more knowledgeable about the island, like what is something that you feel like not most people know about it? Also, Sean, we were doing a challenge to see if I could get the live to 5 likes. We're at 4. Let's see if we can get it. Let's see if we can get it to 5. I think one of these days I'm gonna do an ASMR on here. And we got it to 5. Much appreciated. Our other challenge was I was at 3 I was at 310 in subscribers. I haven't checked. I'm not able to check my subscriber account, but I feel like you should also subscribe as well. But also tell me about St. Kitts. What do you feel like I should know about it? So one of these days I'm gonna do an ASMR live of me just chewing ice. I know it sounds a little weird, sounds a little odd, but I'm gonna try it out one day. But yeah, I'll be on here for like another 2 minutes because I do have things to do. I've just been procrastinating all day, and I've definitely had the time to get it done today. But any final questions before I hop off? You always manage to catch my lives right when I was gonna hop off. Right when I was gonna hop off. Every time. I think this happened yesterday. And I think I went on twice yesterday or something like that. I'll tell you, no, not it wasn't yesterday, it was Monday. And then I think sometime before too. But just because you hopped on, I'll stay on for like another 5-ish minutes. Because I literally was like, okay, I'll be on for like another two more minutes. But how are you? How's everything going? So I was doing a challenge when obviously when there were more people on here. But the challenge was to one, make sure that you're subscribed. Two, I was trying to get to 5 likes, but I'm already at 5. So we're gonna see if I can get to 10 likes. And also making sure that we are subscribed. I mean, we are following my Instagram channel. So those are all 3 challenges, even though I'm pretty sure I think you're subscribed. Blessed. That's great to hear. I'm doing pretty good. Not not much complaints on my end. I do have photos I need to be editing because I need to give them back by Sunday, and I'm not even halfway yet. So I actually, that's why I was like, oh, I'm gonna get off because I need to go do those because I've been like procrastinating all day and I've had the time to do them today. But yeah, no, other than that, can't complain. Other than that, cannot complain. We're doing pretty well. I was supposed to wash my hair today because again, like I said, I had the time to do it, but I ended up not doing it. Actually, from these, but the islands are very beautiful. These is 36 miles, 13K people. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. What would you say is something what would you say is something that you like, something fun that you guys do on the island? Only because I feel like you guys won't be able to hear me if I clip it on my shirt. I'm gonna test it out though, because I've tried like doing it in like a video before and I realized the quality went down, but I'll try to do it and then you guys let me know if you can still hear me or not. Okay. Can you still hear me properly? Did you do any photo shoots recently? So my last photo shoot was last Thursday. Those are the photos that I was talking about where um I still need to like go back and edit. Um oh, you can still hear me? That was great. It's funny because I've done like several YouTube videos of me holding it versus like it being on my shirt. I found that when it was on my shirt, like you couldn't really hear me and it was like muffled versus like when I was holding it, it sounded like a lot more clearer. But yeah, my last photo shoot was last Thursday. My next photo shoot that's coming up that I know of for now, and again, like I've had like a few inquiries that I gotta like follow up on and everything. But my next photo shoot is mid-April. So I do have like a bit of a time gap in between my next one. Um but yeah, now that I say that, there's like two people I have to follow up on in regards to what you call it, inquiries that they had about the photo shoots. But I don't know, something about like me like checking in with people. I always don't like that because I'm just like, well, if they really wanted it, they would check back in with me. But then again, I know that some people are just like naturally busy, so it wouldn't hurt to do that. Honestly, learning how to edit is really like what you see fit because not everybody's gonna edit the same. Like everybody's gonna do the same thing in the sense of making sure the photo is clear, making sure that the skin is smooth and there's no flyaways. But like when it comes to lighting and all that and the exposure and like trying to figure out like how like you want your photos to be, I think that just comes with like what your style is. I don't know exactly what to call my style of editing. And there are also things about editing that like still confuses me to this day, like color grading. I don't really get into like I'm kind of in the stage of where I do what works for me. So there's a lot of like buttons and things and like editing that I don't really touch because I'm just like, well, I kind of like how the photo is already, but I know that's also bad of me because it's not allowing me to see like what this might possibly do for my photos. I just I don't know. I think part of it is that I feel like I don't have enough time to like learn all these things in regards to photography. And there's another part of me that is just like lazy and doesn't want to learn these things. Like I'll be honest, like I feel like I'm pretty lazy with it. But I also feel like again, like photography is not my full-time job. Like I have an actual full-time job. So I feel like that along with my photography, I just feel like there's just like barely any time for me to learn like additional things right now. Um but a long-winded question, but along with the answer, I mean, but to answer your question, I think you kind of just have to like do what's best for you in regards to like editing. Everybody's style is a bit different. Also, if you guys see me looking away, I'm sorry. I'm a basketball fan. I'm watching the game right now. Did I learn editing from YouTube videos? No, actually, which is kind of funny because I probably should. I feel like there are certain things from YouTube videos that I do need to learn, like in regards to like expanding the background, in regards to um yeah, expanding the background, putting creative backdrops and things like that. I think when I started editing, I just had Lightroom mobile on my phone and I played around with the buttons. Literally, I tell people that all the time. Like, and like in my YouTube videos, if you guys like look at the YouTube videos that I post, in the videos that I post of like me editing, I always say I just play around with the I was playing around with the buttons. Whereas to like I think the first year and a half of photography, I was still like playing around with the buttons because I didn't know what did what. Whereas now I'm like, okay, I know what needs to be changed. So like my editing process is a lot more quicker. Where a photo that probably took me like 10-15 minutes to edit a year or two ago, I could probably edit a photo. I could probably edit a whole photo right now in like 3-4 minutes. And again, like as you like continue to like get more like comfortable with doing it, and I think if I had had more photo shoots in between them, I would have like picked it up a lot quicker. Um, but yeah. So no, I didn't learn from YouTube videos. I learned I'm because me personally, I'm a visual learner. So yes, the YouTube videos would have helped me, but I'm also someone who I need to actually do it in order to like actually get it. Um, but that also doesn't mean that I wasn't like looking at I didn't look at YouTube videos exactly. I don't think I looked at TikTok videos either. I think I looked at videos where it was just like how do you smooth skin in Lightroom? Like which button does that? And like stuff like that, but like actually like sitting down and watching how to edit, no. Because again, everybody edits differently. Oh my gosh, guys, I have my business cards over here and I forgot about them. This is my and then this is the back of it. Has my Instagram, my email, my YouTube, and the phone, my Google Voice number on there. Tourism is our main industry. Definitely be safe and efficient living. We have making food on easy. Yeah, I believe it. I know everywhere in the Caribbean for the most part is like pretty solid with like feeling safe for the at least for the most part and things like that. Um, but yeah, that'd definitely be a place that I'd want to like visit. Where are you from? I'm from the USA, from New York. What are the things that people do? Lighting. Lighting is gonna make or break your photo. And a lot of my photos early on in photography, I didn't like, and I still don't like. And if I just had better lighting, it would have turned out a whole lot better. Or like even now, like I've done a lot of like photo shoots where it's like the lighting hasn't been the best, so I've just made like do with what I can. But I think like mastering like lighting will help you go a long way because everything else follows afterwards, right? Lighting and making sure your images are in focus. Once those two things are like automatic for you, or once you got those things down packed, then it makes the editing process easy. A lot of photographers will tell you get it right when you're doing the picture or when you're taking the picture, so that way in your editing process you barely have to edit anything. That's why a lot of photographers, when they post like before and afters, you'll rarely notice like a difference because it's like, wow, the before was so amazing because they mastered the lighting, or the before was so amazing because they made sure that everything in the photo was great, and then they did like slight edits just to like make it look like something. But I think lighting is, and I think every photographer, or at least 95% of photographers, will tell you that like lighting is like the most important thing. And I think for me, once I'm able to master like studio lighting, because lighting confuses the hell out of me. I'm like, okay, I'll go in the studio, I'll turn on the lights, point one at the subject in front of them, and I'll point one at the side of them and be like, well, okay, that's it. That's my lighting. I'll fix everything else in the editing process where it's like, you know, depending on like your setup, some people have it pointed above their subject, some people have it pointed at the backdrop, just so that way it doesn't create shadows and harsh lines and things like that. I think once I'm able to know like what does what with lighting, and then the number, lightings also have numbers and those confuse me. And then flash, studio flash confuses me. I can do my own flash because I have a Godox flash. So my handheld flash, I pretty much know how to do that, versus like studio flash feels a lot more confusing to me. So, but again, long-winded answer, but to answer your question, once you get down lighting, like that's like the easiest. Once you get that, everything else just follows after. But I was supposed to make a video. And this is why I said I procrastinated so bad today, because I should have did the video today when I had so much time today to do videos. I went on live earlier at 5 o'clock. I should have did a video, but I had gained 5 subscribers from that live, so it's not a total loss. But I'm gonna try to find time to do the video tomorrow, where I like, the video concept is to give like 5 tips on like starting photography and what you'll need to know. And I think that I could also like include that in there. Yeah. Or you'll get lucky where most people like know like how to pose, but for the most part, yeah, like knowing like how like you want like certain poses to be done. For me, what I'm starting to do, because poses are very intimidating for me, I am terrible at giving people directions. And I try to think of poses, but I think because I get so like nervous during photo shoots that every pose that I'll think of prior to, I'll forget about it. So, sorry. So what I started doing is I made a gallery on my phone. You know how your phone, like you can make an album. So I made an album of poses. So I have like them broken up into like, I have an album that's like couples poses. I have an album that I'm gonna make for like graduation poses, like portrait things like and things like that. So it makes it a little easier where it's like, okay, if I'm like stuck, I can just check my phone really quick. And I think what makes me a bit nervous is that like I don't ever be on my phone when I'm on a photo shoot. The most I'll do is like I'll prop up my phone for content and that's it. But I don't like to check my phone because I don't want the client to think like why is she on her phone while we're in the middle of a shoot, right? But I think I need to be more transparent with my clients of like, hey, just checking a pose that I had saved earlier that I wanted you to do. And I think once I'm able to do that, then I'll feel like less nervous and kind of wanting to I'll feel less nervous in oh, I'll feel less nervous in during the photo shoot. But yeah, do you guys have any more questions? I would stay a lot longer, but now my phone is dying. But I'm about to hop off in the next like 2 minutes. But again, I'm trying to be more consistent with um coming on live. I'm gonna be on live again tomorrow. I think I have a pretty good schedule tomorrow where I can be on live tomorrow. Um, but I'm trying to get the videos down first. I'm gonna get the videos first, and then I'm gonna go on live tomorrow, and then I'm also gonna go on live on Saturday because I'm gonna be going out on Saturday. So I'll be doing like a get ready with me. Like I'll be doing my makeup during that time. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna end it here because my phone is dying. But make sure you guys like, make sure you guys are subscribed. Um, but yeah, also, Holy Mindset, thank you so much for always coming in with some questions, with some good energy. I really, really, really appreciate it. But I will be hopping off today and then I'll probably be back on again for tomorrow. So I hope that you have a good rest of your night. If by chance like you don't hop on again with the live tomorrow, or if I by chance like don't hop on tomorrow, hope you have a good rest of your week and I will see you all pretty soon. But bye guys, enjoy the rest of your night.